looks good. Let's see here. As usual, y'all let us know when we're live. And I'll keep playing with the camera as usual to start this off every week. And let's see if we can pick up our faces. Oh man.
A little dark.
It is a little dark. Okay, let us know when you can hear us. And we're probably just gonna talk with dark faces here. Make sure I got all of our lights turned up. Yeah, I think we do. So, hello everybody. Are we live?
I think Cash says we're on. Yep.
Okay,
we're
good deal. The latency is so horrible. However, my goodness. All right, even with these lights turned wide open, we're still fighting with the sunlight behind us, so we may actually have to point down quite a bit and see if it'll pick us up. Oh well. We're about to just talk with dark faces, y'all. As the sun goes down, it'll get a whole lot better. So let's go with that right there. That's just gonna have to be good enough. So hello everybody. Sorry, every week we can't do a smooth start to a live stream to save our lives. Always fighting with the camera, always fighting with the color, the light. It's just
real life.
It's real life, and we're just gonna have to continue to keep doing these live streams in the shop. One, if it ever was to rain, we can do it in the shop. Two, we have fans going. Hopefully y'all don't hear them. We had to cut one off because it's too loud because it's burning up hot. And three, we tend to usually cook in the shop, so that's the way it goes. So we have quite a few people on. I see quite a few common names. I see Massachusetts in the house. There's Miss Pam, Janet, Cash, Susan, Linda, Pamela, lots of regulars here. Thank y'all so much. Recognize a lot of names. It's been commenting on a lot of videos. And speaking of videos, Cash just mentioned it. I just got done uploading a video on the other channel where I went on a spearfishing trip this week. I'll let y'all know that I was going to go do that. I was successful. We got some fish. But as Cash told y'all, I am not doing blackened fish tacos tonight. We had a change of plans. Tiffany's going to cook something a little different. And we're meeting up with some friends tomorrow that love my fish tacos. So we're going to cook for them and save the fish for that. So I guess since we're already talking about food, you might as well let them know, what are we doing tonight?
We are cooking fried cabbage on the Blackstone. I haven't ever tried it on the Blackstone, so we'll see how it goes on there.
So another Blackstone meal, why not? And speaking of that, I see Kevin said that he just tried the pineapple boats tonight.
Oh, cool.
And he said that he really enjoyed them, so that was cool.
Good,
Hopefully
I'm glad
you
you
did.
tried it. I really enjoyed it.
And speaking of Kevin, he says the house is looking great. Thank you so much for that. I didn't get as much work done on it this week, although I knocked out almost every bit of the interior walls. Still got to go back and do a lot of that sheetrock blocking that a lot of people brought up, as well as finish the hallway wall that caps off the doorway to the bathroom. I've got to frame out the shower. I'm still kind of playing around with some ideas on that. What else? The laundry closet. I think that'll be it for the as far as the interior walls goes. Then we'll move to attic. Then we'll move to the little stub walls up above the attic, and hopefully eventually get on to sheathing. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be a short week with the Memorial Day weekend. And speaking of that, let's all absolutely remember what Memorial Day is truly for, and be thankful for the freedoms that we've been given here and the people that gave absolutely everything. So happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody, and that's something we're gonna celebrate. We already went to a get together with friends last night, and we're kind of, we got a short work week this week. So house videos will be a bit slow, and with the holiday weekend here, there's been no recording really, even though we've just been knocking out chores and other things and doing a little bit of running around. So videos are going to be spotty this week, just kind of letting y'all know that. And I actually seen on the radar, we might get some rain coming up in a few days. We need it so bad. The yard might look green on camera, but it is burning up, absolutely burning up. So we might get some rain toward the end of the week. I see a lot of y'all are commenting that y'all have had some as well. So Miss Pam says that she just got done watching the spearfishing video already. Wow. Thanks. I just uploaded the thing. That's crazy fast. There's Miss Joanne. You got Pamela there. She says, hey, you guys are twins wearing the same color tees.
We are. Yeah. We didn't really plan it that way.
No, we didn't at all. I've kind of been wearing this all day long as I knocked out things that are here around the property, and then she popped out in hers, and I guess it is what it is. So Pamela says she's also making strawberry shortcake there. That sounds delicious. She absolutely loves. Really good. She loves strawberries.
Anything strawberry.
So Juan's Animal Ranch said he just had a tornado touchdown 15 minutes away from where they live. It's supposed to go away in 10 to 15 minutes. I hate to hear that. Our tornado season's kind of over unless we get any tropical systems in, but it's typically end of March on into April when you get those kind of last cool fronts come through. And we were very fortunate this year. Only one local confirmed tornado. Well, I guess there was a few, but only one that came really close. Other than that, it's been a relatively quiet season, especially compared to last year. So we're very thankful for that. Hopefully you stay safe. See who else we got here. There was a comment I was going to catch up on. So, wow, Jody says, good morning, because it's Monday morning there in Australia down under. And have a safe day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know that still blows my mind. Well, I think it was you we talked to a couple weeks ago on a live stream. It's crazy to think here it is Sunday afternoon, and over there it's already Monday morning. So you might have been the one telling me that since you're from the future, you give me the winning lottery numbers. So if you'll do that, we would really appreciate it. That would be awesome. All right, so Richard says he just got him a new grill. That's cool, man. Hopefully you find some recipes here and some other places, and do some cooking like we're going to do a little bit later. Looks like you might have got a propane grill. Obviously, we've got one of those. Charcoal, smoker.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of everything.
We love cooking.
We do love cooking, without a doubt. And Chris says I could have got more done this week if I didn't go spearfishing. That is a very valid point. Without a doubt it is. But I went spearfishing, so the heck with it.
You needed a break.
Yeah, I kind of did need a break. This week was getting really hot, and still got a lot done, so I needed a day to get away, because a lot of people have been asking, hey, are you getting burnt out or frustrated or anything like that? Not really getting frustrated, but there is days, the heat and everything else gets to you, you're sore, you're tired, and it's nice to get away every now and then. So this holiday weekend's nice, as well as getting that, day to break away and go spearfishing, which is one of my favorite things to do, without a doubt. Checking on Bullet out there. I've seen something moving around on camera.
That's him.
All right, so Joshua's in the house. Sid Main's in the house. Hello, Kelley's. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for chatting with us. And Sue says, Andrew, I appreciate how OCD you are on building the house. I have some CDO. Oh, see, that's already bothered me. Hopefully you meant OCD and alphabetical order. There you go. So it means a lot to me. Yeah, a lot of people made tons of comments on, I guess, how clean I keep it. In my mind, it's not super clean, but I clean up at the end of every day, blow everything down, stack the wood, because I'm not about to go out there and start my next morning tripping over stuff, not being able to find stuff. That's just a waste of time in my mind. And the last thing I want to do is start my day frustrated or aggravated and just have junk everywhere and can't focus on the job at hand. So there's been a ton of comments about that.
We need to carry that over into the house.
Blah, blah, blah. It is in the house. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, so John says, just got here, been out on the boat today, just having fun. That's awesome. One of our favorite things to do, without a doubt, is go out on the boat. Today was chore day for us, which a lot of times Sunday is. I know it's supposed to be a day of rest, but it's the only day that she can plan her whole schedule for the work week. And I spent, the last, 2+ hours between the garden and putting up a bunch of vegetables. Stuff that just had to be done, didn't want anything to spoil and go bad. So it's been a very, very busy and productive day for us. We'll try to rest again tomorrow. It's kind of been the plan anyways. And then she's got to go back to work Tuesday. So she does get a good one-day break this week, as well as myself. So Pamela asked, how did spearfishing go? It went great. I limited out on one of my favorite fish, which is sheephead. And we're going to do some blackened fish tacos probably tomorrow with some friends that really enjoy them. And that's the main fish that I was going for. So we really enjoyed the trip. Beautiful weather. It was a perfect day, I felt like. Yep, and Pam asked if I pick off the brown lower leaves on the tomato plants. I did. I actually went out there and cut. A lot of people told me to cut the lower limbs off, I guess is what I'll call them, and leaves as well. Anything below the fruit or anything that was brown, I did that 2 days ago, and I just went out there and checked my tomatoes a little bit ago. They look awesome. They've done shot up another 6 or 8 inches. They're dark green. There's tomatoes everywhere. They really look happy from the pruning. They look happy from the fertilizer. Even though it's been extremely hot and dry here, I've been trying to keep everything ordered. The tomatoes look really good. So looking forward to getting some. I don't even know how many I got out there. Probably got a dozen tomatoes, but none of them are filled out yet. But they're coming on, and the plants are looking really good. So thank y'all for the tips there on that. And Irma says, rain finally coming through Bradenton and Sarasota area. Yeah, that's definitely way down south from us. I was looking at the radar today and noticed y'all had a bunch of pop-up thunderstorms, which is kind of typical Florida summertime weather. We just haven't had anything. It's been extremely dry. We got one tiny little rain Saturday morning that come out of the blue, like literally got a 1/16 of an inch, didn't even wet the dirt. So it did absolutely nothing for the grass. That's all we've had in 2.5 weeks. I don't know. It's been a long time since we've had a good rain, but they're calling toward Thursday and the end of this week. Potentially some rain may show up. So fingers really crossed that we get some. We need it bad.
We do.
So, see here, is that, I hope I'm saying your name right, Jill Ben. He says he's in the house from Louisiana. Hello, thank you for chatting with us. And Cash is doing the friendly reminder. Everybody hit that thumbs up. We truly do appreciate that.
Thank you.
And that does help get the channel exposure anytime y'all do any sort of interaction with the channel. So thank y'all so much for that. We truly do appreciate it. And Wellerman says, enjoy your holiday weekend and keep up the great videos. Thank you. And we hope y'all enjoy your holiday weekend as well. And Pamela says Bullet was out patrolling. He was, but now he's just back there chilling, enjoying himself. He got him a good nap today, so I think he may stay awake during the live stream, even though now it looks like maybe not.
He's pretty tired.
Yeah, whatever. So Cash says it's 94 and hot there in Northern California. We've been today was actually a little cooler. I guess that was somewhat of a little cool front that come through Saturday, but still overall was hot. Otherwise, we've been about the same temperature. I think 92 or so is what we were hitting the last few days. It's supposed to warm back up and then cool off and stay, well, not cool off, but stay overcast and potentially rainy for the next kind of week and a half, start toward the end of the week. So we're kind of looking forward to the temperature change there as well. And then One Arm Hunter says 63 there today. Oh, I'm already missing the 60s. That sounds awesome. I know we were eager to get spring and summer on like we are every year, and then as soon as it gets here, you're like, oh no, I want winter back and fall and everything else. So, oh man. Ron says the house is coming along real good. Love the layout. Take care from up in Ontario. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully y'all can start to get a good visual of the house now. And I wasn't lying when I said in the video, every room I've built this far looks bigger than I had imagined. When you put the numbers down on paper, but you can't actually visualize it till walls are up, I kind of thought everything was going to feel small once I started walling up the house. To me personally, it feels big. Everything feels really big. So yeah, it's kind of a big one-bedroom house, but it's unique. It's ours. We have blown out the areas that we feel that will be a good fit for us. It's our little dream home here. So we didn't build for nobody else, obviously, or we would have done things completely different if we were building for somebody else, or worried about resale. But hopefully you're enjoying that. We're going to do a walkthrough here once I get the last couple of walls up, and kind of just do a visual. Maybe that's something I can get Tiffany involved in one afternoon if she gets home, before dark from work there.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see now that the walls are up.
Yeah, somebody asked that earlier. Is Tiffany excited?
Yes, very.
This is the first week I've seen her smiling in a while. All the other weeks she was just kind of like, you've seen the same old exterior framing week after week, but once she started seeing the walls go up, I could tell she's got a little excited. She's even walked out there a few times in the afternoon. I'll catch her out there walking and kind of looking around, checking everything out.
Dreaming.
Yeah. So Sharon says, congratulations on getting another extension cord. Thank you. It showed up yesterday. I am so excited. I can run the fan now, and I can run the saw without trying to run the saw without electricity. So I know that's been a joke. I can't tell you how many times it's happened. Y'all have only actually seen a fraction of the time that it's happened that I've shown on camera, but it happens a lot. So I'm really looking forward to having another extension cord ran out there. It's going to be great. Let's see what else we got here. Hello from North Carolina. So James just joined us. Thank you so much for coming in. And Rodney, yeah, this is a great point right there. Mr. Rodney says we got our shirts in and love them. So thank you so much. Actually, Mr. Rodney and Miss Jessie sent us a email. I got it this morning, but I think it might have got sent last night, showing them wearing the shirts. So thank y'all so much for that. They're starting to show up. I think the majority of people got them, but I know there's a few people that says the shipping's still showing another day or two out, plus the holiday weekend's going to slow some of that up. But a lot of people started reaching out over the last few days telling us the shirts are showing up. And again, if y'all don't mind and want to send a picture wearing the shirts, send it to the email that's down in the description of this live stream, of any video I post, and maybe we can do a little montage or a little collection at the end of a video coming up. But thank you all that ordered the shirts. Thank y'all so much. We truly do appreciate the support.
Yes.
Now, I did have quite a few people reach out and tell me that they either had problems ordering, couldn't get ordered, or missed the window. So there is a little feature that I have got turned on right now on the shirt campaign link. So in the link of any video, our shirts are now available to order again. Nobody's ordered one yet, but as soon as somebody orders the first one, it automatically turns on a 2-week campaign again, and then at the end of it, they will ship out. So if you wanted one of these, couldn't get one, had issues, that campaign is ready to be active as soon as the first person orders, and then after 2 weeks, they'll print and ship out again. So if anybody's interested, that link is now active again. Just click on the link in the bottom of any video or this one. But thank y'all again so much, and don't forget to send those pictures in. We really would like to see them. Catch a couple more comments here. Okay, so Pamela asked, what kind of flooring are we planning on putting in the house? Vinyl plank flooring has become extremely popular. We put some in our last house when we remodeled it, and really love vinyl plank flooring. I think it's going to be an awesome flooring for the house. Doesn't scratch easily. It's easy on your feet. They have awesome looking colors. It's waterproof. I mean, everything about it is great. It goes down and snaps together relatively easy, unless you get a damaged box like I did last time. So that's what we're doing throughout the entire house. No carpet, no nothing other than some area rugs or something in front of the couch. But it's just good, solid flooring, and reasonably priced too. That's important with a build like this as well, with everything else through the roof. Well, I say it is. I haven't priced it recently. It may have flew up too. Who knows? But vinyl plank flooring, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so Cash says he would wear his sweatshirt, but it's too dang hot. Yeah, if it's 94 degrees, we don't expect you to wear your Kelley's Country Life sweatshirt out there. Maybe next winter. Oh, goodness, here. Says, Richard says it's 50 degrees there. That actually sounds wonderful. I would love to have 50 degrees in a fire right now. That would be amazing.
I know, we're going to miss the fires.
Yes, we are. Yeah, it's just been way too hot for fires here. Like you can see, I've got cardboard and some cut off timber or lumber from out there that I'm going to burn one of these days, but it's so dry right now, I'm scared to burn anything unless there's zero wind. I don't want to catch nothing on fire. It's just crazy dry right now. So Elizabeth says, hello, Kelley. Sorry, I've been falling behind on you and everyone else, but I'm here now. That's no problem. Life is busy. You might not can catch every single video or live stream. We absolutely understand that. But, yeah, but thank you for joining us tonight. You got Van Life with Crystal just jumped on. And Sue says that you were going to have a dream closet. Yeah, that thing got big. That's one of the first things I built. And when I looked in there, I said, oh, my goodness. That thing, the first thing she asked, she says, could this be a bedroom? I mean, yeah, it could be a bedroom. It is huge. It is absolutely huge. Now, the only reason it can't be a bedroom is because legally you have to have a window in a bedroom and a form of egress. But that's always going to be our closet, so no issues with that at all. Plus, you don't really want a window in your closet with sunlight and everything else coming in. That's not good for your clothes and all. But the closet is huge, and hopefully I'll get some of it. I would really like to have a little bit of it. At least put my gun safe in it, and I'm good. And I can just put my clothes up on top of the gun safe.
There'll be plenty of room.
Yeah, I think there will be plenty of room. Yeah, so Irma says makes a big difference whenever the walls go up. It absolutely does. And that's why I've been so excited about jumping on the interior walls, because I knew it would give us our first real good look of the house. So what else we got here? So Mike just jumped in from Knoxville, Tennessee. Thank you for joining us, Mike. Looks like I might have missed something up here. I'm scrolling back up. I don't know. Everybody's laughing at something, but
well, Cash was talking about solar.
I see Chris talking about a solar saw, no
or
coordinator.
not Cash, yeah, Cash and Chris. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think they have invented that yet, but we'll see. Maybe we'll. Let's see. Hello from St. Louis, Missouri. James just jumped on. Thank you for jumping on and chatting with us, James.
Hello.
And Pamela says she's town down on watermelon right now. I got the salt shaker and all. Yum. Here's what's crazy. I forgot to tell you yesterday. We finally start seeing our first watermelons locally. $10. They had $10 tag on the watermelons. That ain't even happened. By the end of the season, they're $2, $2.50. For those first melons of the season, $10.
They're still pretty pricey.
Golly.
Last year.
I think that's the most expensive I've ever seen around here. Now, whenever I was a kid, we didn't even pay for watermelons. There was watermelon farmers everywhere around me, and everybody was neighborly, and you traded garden vegetables or whatever, and we would just go carry the truck out there in the field while everybody's up working, load up 15 or 20 because we knew the neighbor, and go on back to the house. So it blows my mind to see $10 watermelons. That is crazy. I can't do it. And speaking of melons, in the melon family, my cantaloupes are looking awesome. So I got to get another video out here before long. I've got some cantaloupes that are already about this big right now.
Yeah.
So they're coming along really good, even though I'm having to water twice a day because everything is burning up right now. It is absolutely burning up. So Team Danzer, I still don't even know if I'm saying your name right, but that's just what's been sticking here lately. He just jumped on. Hey, welcome. You got Max in the house. He says, hello, Andrew, Tiffany, happy holiday to you. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Mac. Actually, he dropped a couple comments on some videos. They went out fishing last weekend. Sounds like, from what I'm hearing, you got sun poisoning. He got burnt extremely bad. So take care of that. Put on that sunblock without a doubt. The older I've got a whole lot less hard-headed about it. And we lather on the SPF 70 when we go out. And you know what? We actually haven't been like super burnt a long time since we've been doing that. Sunburn absolutely hurts. I can't stand it here. So Pamela says $3 there for watermelons. That's a really good price, especially at this early in the season. That's like I said, what we see toward the end of the season. So that's crazy. So got a question. The guy says he watched my spearfishing video. Why did I shoot the mullets? Easier to cast net them. None of those mullet actually let us get quite close enough to cast net them, but the whole trip was a spearfishing trip anyways. I like swimming. I like being in the water. Love spearfishing. That's the way I like to get them. And I don't know if you noticed in that video too, we were in just minefields of rocks and oyster bars. No way I would have thrown a cast net in there without a doubt. You would have never got it back. It would have tore it to shreds. But the real reason is I just love spearfishing, like swimming. It's a good, fun exercise and just enjoy being on and in the water. Yeah, Richard says my closet's going to be the attic. That may be correct.
Exactly.
All right, so see what else we got here. Trade watermelons for 2x4 says Cash. They're actually going for the same exact price here right now. I paid $9.89 for 2x4s this week, which I like to throw up when I did that. And watermelons $10. So yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're just about done with lumber because I can't believe it's still going up. This is stupid. But I have heard that it's dropping. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the video or not, but when I made it to the lumber yard the other day, they had been open for an hour and a half, a pretty busy lumber yard. And when I pulled back there to it to get loaded up, I don't see nobody. Finally, a guy walks over to me. He says I was the first customer of the morning, and they've been open an hour and a half. I said, you got to be kidding. Nobody else is coming loaded up lumber, none of these contractors, nothing. He says, no. And he said, it's actually slowed down a lot. People have just pretty much quit buying. Well, I can see why. People are finally getting fed up with these crazy lumber prices, and it's going to take a lot of people to stop buying, ultimately for people to start dropping prices. And once these lumber mills start filling up because nobody's buying it, they'll have no choice but to drop the price. So maybe that's coming before long. I keep hearing June, but who knows. So Mel says, whoa, just had a wasp come down and about hit me right in the head. No, I don't want that.
Behave.
Yeah, I guess so. Where the heck did that wasp come from? Mel says, I haven't heard you say, but I'm assuming you're not doing shower stalls. They're huge and don't fit well through the doors. Nope, we're doing a custom built in place shower. So I'm toward the end of this week probably. We'll actually build that 2x4 wall right there and figure out how to put a kind of a, I don't know, a little, what the heck is the word? A little shelf in it, so to speak. And we're going to have to wind up getting a custom built tiled shower to where they'll put up the backer board, the membrane, and tile everything in. And that's going to work the best for the drain, the slope, everything else. So it's going to be a one-off custom built tile shower. I think that's absolutely the best way to do it. And as big as we're looking for the shower, there's no way to do stalls and all. And I think we're doing kind of an odd size anyway. So Suzanne says it's $9 there for watermelon. That's crazy, but I guess that's what it is. And Van Life for Christmas said, might have missed it, but what's for dinner? What'd you say you're doing? Fried
cabbage.
Yeah, fried cabbage and sausage, right?
Well, kielbasa sausage, fried cabbage, and
Yes.
vegetables.
So we're frying up some vegetables and sausage on the Blackstone.
On the Blackstone.
Well, not
We're
we.
gonna try it on the
She
Blackstone.
is, and I'll narrate the whole time. So Sharon says she's late but made it. I see a lot of people say, hey, finally made it tonight. So thank y'all so much for joining us.
It's a holiday weekend.
Yeah, I had no
Understand.
idea how the turnout
Yeah.
would be being a holiday weekend.
Right.
So I almost thought about possibly not even doing this, but I see we've already got 115 people on. So obviously some people found some time. So thank y'all so much for watching us. All right, so I was watching So I guess that's Louise says, hi, Tiffany and Andrew. And
This is Daniel, Hope's boyfriend.
oh, just Daniel. Okay.
Yes.
Hope's boyfriend said, but I feel like a woman watch said because I literally don't know how to change a car tire. That's fine. People don't have to understand. People always ask me, how do you know how to build this stuff? Be honest with you, we've all at some point in our life didn't know how to do anything. The only reason I know how to do some of this stuff is because one, I'm just getting out there and figuring it out. I'm making mistakes without a doubt. People are catching me on it. That's awesome. I truly do appreciate it. I'll take any constructive criticism, but the whole reason I know how to do some of this stuff, all the way down to changing a car tire, is just get out there and do it, or watch a YouTube video. That's one thing I always love YouTube for, is the educational side of it. There's entertainment there, obviously, but the DIY and educational side, you just watching something, you'd just be surprised how much you could learn. But if there's something you want to do, you can do it without a doubt.
Come on, don't make my sister go out there and show you up and change a tire.
Get on him. All right, so Richard says, my dad said he just got sheetrock for $11 a sheet. Actually sounds quite reasonable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much is that?
Well, based on the materials for everything else around here, I can't remember what sheetrock was honestly before COVID, but that sounds really reasonable. Everything else around here has went up 300, 400, 500%. So if we can find it for that, I'll be extremely happy. Now, I'm assuming that's probably ½ inch, 8 foot, who knows. And see, somebody says I need to buy a wood miser. Boy, I'd love to have one, but honestly, I don't have the time to run a sawmill right now. That could be something fun and a hobby to do in the future, once everything kind of settles down and I get the house built. Yeah, about a year ago would have been the perfect time to have a sawmill and already cut all my lumber, have it dried and ready for the house. But I'd be way behind the 8 ball right now. I don't know anybody with a kiln to dry it around here. It would have to sit out and dry forever, and the house would just be sitting there waiting on me to build. So we've just ultimately made the decision to move forward. But a sawmill down the road would be really enjoyable, I do believe. So Rodney says watermelons $2.49 in Virginia. I don't know how y'all get these prices. Everybody grows watermelons here in Florida. They should be available like crazy.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I guess we'll just start growing some because we ain't gonna pay that price.
Well, I'm honestly not super crazy about watermelon. They're fine. I'll eat them, but I love cantaloupes. I think that's the best fruit out there that I can grow. That's why I'm so excited about my cantaloupes. So Miss Colleen says, good evening. You too, love you. Well, thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with us. And I've seen plenty of your comments and stuff on here as well, so we truly do appreciate the support. And Max says he's definitely going to take care of that bad sunburn. And apparently him and his son both got burnt pretty bad. Sounds like they're while out doing some bass fishing. It sounds like so. Hopefully y'all had a good time together. So Pamela says, had a friend last week said they had to buy 26 sheets of plywood, and the cost was over $600. I hate to tell you, that's a really good price for compared to what it is here. That would be about $1,500 here right now. I just priced ½ inch CDX 2-3 weeks ago whenever I was building those door headers, and it was $74 a sheet. My buddy just priced it in a big city up next to us, $75 a sheet. So yeah, that'd be $1,500 for those same 20 sheets. It's just crazy. I just don't know how anybody can afford to build. It has jumped up dramatically since I bought my plywood and OSB. And I'm very thankful I bought my OSB when I did, because it's already done went up 50% more. So it's just stupid. It's got to drop. It absolutely has to drop. So I said we got a pile of watermelon prices jumping in. Feel like we're at a watermelon auction here. $3.98 says Shelley. Well, that sounds like an actual decent price there too, I would say. And Tally Showie just jumped on, says, hey, Tiffany, and my little buddy Bullet. I don't know where Bullet ran off to.
I'm trying to look around. He's off there somewhere.
Probably about there in that sink drain. Knowing him.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay, he's right here. But it looks like he was up no good. See, you need a dump trailer and a Duramax. Here we go.
I know.
Here we go.
Oh, we're stirring it up.
Yep.
Huh?
So Shay says good evening, and 75 there in Bossier City, Louisiana. Hello, and thank you for jumping on and chatting with us. And sounds like Susan says watermelons are close to $4 there in Punta Gorda, Florida. And I think that's why we're paying so much right now, because typically how the season starts is we ship them up from down south before ours are ready, which they'll be ready here before long. Then the prices are a lot cheaper because you're not paying all the crazy shipping. So down south makes sense that they're a little cheaper. And See, somebody saying they love watermelon and cantaloupe and honeydew. I've never really got into
I
honeydew.
do love honeydew.
I guess she does. Cantaloupe is still by far my favorite. And Kingwood 43 says, I need that dump trailer before Wood Miser. I think I agree with you. I think that would be a good choice. Absolutely. Then I've got somewhere to put all the slabs of wood I can haul around after I get the Wood Miser. So I like that. And GFPF fan says he wants to know who's getting rich from all these crazy lumber prices. That's what I do too. Because we were out hanging out with some friends yesterday, went to a cookout, and two of them have big family farms, and they actually sell timber. They grow pines, and they've been in the business forever. And they said their prices have not honestly went up all that much. So they don't have a clue who's making the money. They said it's definitely not them. It's not the landowner that's selling it. So I don't know where the disconnect is and who's really making a killing here, but somebody's not telling the truth for sure. So Zeppy, Bullet, you got you another donation from Zeppy there. So we're up to $30 now that we've got to load you up with some stuff. We got to get you a new toy, I think, and some treats. So he says, buy some treats for my buddy Bullet. Missed his birthday last week. Well, we just guessed it was last week. We're trying to remember, but we don't truly know since we adopted him. And house looks, yeah, he is old man. House looks great, Andrew and Tiff. So thank you so much for that. We truly do appreciate the donation. And Bullet will appreciate it too, because we will load him up with something.
He looks like he's starving most of the time.
Yeah, he sure looks like he's starving. So Colleen says she doesn't miss any of our videos. We truly do appreciate that. And there's quite a few of y'all that watch them religiously. So again, thank y'all so much for that. So Gail asked, am I putting up the sheetrock myself or hiring it out? I talked with a friend that is a contractor, and if the price that he gave me per square foot is true, I thought it was very reasonable, and my plans are to actually hire out the hanging and especially the taping and mudding. So I'm going to call around, get some prices, talk with some sheetrock guys, but if it's anywhere near what, like I said, my friend quoted me, I was kind of blown away. I thought it was very reasonable. So my plan is right now to hire that out, let a professional do it, get good tape seams and good knockdown and texture, and then I'll move on to something else there. But that's kind of one of the things I've always thought about hiring out, that and the shower. Everything else, I think I'm going to still try to tackle myself, is the plan. It has been all along. But it all boils down to money and the prices and quotes that I get.
That's right.
Yep. So Papa A's Off-Grid Retirement says, howdy folks from Western New York. Thank you for jumping on and chatting with us. And Chris says, two-man crew sheetrockers. Well, it might be the crew I hire. I don't know that you and I are going to do it anymore. We'll see.
We're waiting on you to come down.
Yeah, well, we'll see these quotes that we get too. So Andy says he got a notification that the Kelley's t-shirt should be in Tuesday. Awesome. Like I said, a lot of people have been saying that they just showed up over the last, I think starting from about Thursday all the way through yesterday. I've heard people reach out and say, hey, it showed up. And a few more have said they've already got the notifications and the tracking on the shipping there, and theirs is showing up. So that's awesome. Hopefully by this week, I think everybody should get it, unless maybe if some of y'all ordered them from overseas. I don't have that information, don't know. I'm sure that shipping may take a while, but who knows? Hopefully y'all get them quickly. And again, thank y'all so much for the support. We really do appreciate it. So we got us another watermelon quote. $7.99 in New Jersey. Why is Florida, where we grow tons of watermelons, so high?
I know, that's crazy.
That doesn't make any sense.
Crazy.
We're gonna have to look
Maybe we need to
into
get
this.
into the watermelon business.
Maybe we should go in the watermelon business. If I get that dump trailer, we can go down south and load them up like everybody else and haul them. See, I know how to pay for that that dump trailer now. So Mark B says, hello from Chesapeake, Virginia. Hello, Mark. Thanks for getting on and chatting with us. And the Family Farm Homestead says, the big lumber companies are the ones making all the money, not the growers, loggers, or the lumber yards. That's kind of the way it seems, because the big lumber companies are the one that I have yet to talk to tell me, oh, no, we're not making the money. But everybody else claims that they're not making it, so who knows? So Suzanne says, I cannot find the fishing video. Well, the spearfishing video is on the other channel, the Kelley's Outdoors. I just posted that right before we jump on the live stream. Somebody may throw the link up here. A lot of people often tend to do that while we're having a live stream there.
I
But
need to figure out how to do that.
yeah, it's on our other channel, so you'd have to get completely out of that and go find it. So Pamela says she's full as a tick on watermelon. That is a southern term if I've ever heard one. Full as a tick is something we use quite often too. And Tally Showie says, I'll take good old boiled peanuts over good watermelon. Now you're speaking my language. We don't hardly miss a river trip or any kind of boating trip without boiled peanuts of some sort. I'll walk right by watermelons myself at the store to go get some boiled peanuts. I agree with you. There's just something about summertime, weekend, hanging out and boiled peanuts. Oh, I love them.
So what is the recipe around here that they use for the boiled peanuts? We'll have to find out if it's like that everywhere else.
I don't know. They actually use hog jaw, and there's a store that we buy from that they use like hog jaw and some kind of bacon fat or grease and all, and they cook in with it. Makes it really, really good. Whenever I boil peanuts, I just do salt, water, and just boil the peanut. I do straightforward. The hog jaw tastes really good, but I am curious if you got to store and be very careful with that, because of what you're cooking it in. Obviously, I don't think I want to be sitting out in the sun all day or everything else, but I just always did salt and water is how I boil them. I think they taste great just like that. And Vaughn just jumped in and says, hello from North Idaho. Thank you for chatting with us. I bet the weather's probably awesome over there. Got to feel better than hot as it is here right now. So, yep, shipping costs like lumber, fuel's going up over $1.50 a gallon, says Jason. That's something we're seeing here. We went from just a few months back, what, $1.90, $1.89, $1.90 a gallon. Now we're right around $3 a gallon. So that's going to jack prices up on everything else, without a doubt.
Yeah, I even seen some like $3.20 this week.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I hate to hear all that. Oh, looks like you found the spearfishing video. Awesome. So Hillside Acres says we're in Connecticut and have an order in for just about 20,000 linear feet of 2x8 ton groove white pine to rebuild the horse stalls, and was the best cost that they could find, even with shipping costs. It's a struggle right now. You're really having to look. Y'all have already seen that I've had to go out of state, had to do a lot of calling around. I've had to mix match lumber. I've had to do all kinds of stuff just to get what I need and not absolutely just get taken advantage of on price. It's been really interesting building this house. It would probably be a much more pleasurable experience if I was building this a year and a half ago when $3.98, 2x4s existed, or $3.70, whatever they were, could get everything shipped cheap. We'd have thousands more dollars in the bank to put on the rest of the house or a deck outside or something else. But it is what it is. We ultimately made the decision to continue to move forward and keep building, and get somebody out of a camper, myself included. It's a great lifestyle, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to live in a camper forever. Not forever.
We're going on 2 years and 2 months.
Yeah, well, so she's got it down to the months. What's the day and hours?
July 15th, actually, I think it is.
Yep. Never second guess a woman. Oh, goodness gracious. So Sue said she had never heard of boiled peanuts until I visited my sister in Destin. Wow. Maybe it is a southern thing, but holy moly, we love our boiled peanuts down here. You can't go in any grocery store, you can't drive to any intersection, not see some dude sitting on the back of the truck cooking boiled peanuts everywhere.
Must have.
It is an absolute southern staple, must have. But they can them up. I'm sure they ship them up there and have them in cans, but I guess it's a southern thing like grits, and sweet tea and all. It's just something we've got to have down here without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And Pamela says she's never had a boiled peanut either. Man, y'all are missing out. Y'all are really missing out. They're so good.
Have to try, even if we have to ship you a can.
And then there's One Arm Hunter. Never had boiled peanuts there in Canada.
Really?
I guess it's a southern thing.
Oh,
I would have never thought that though. Man, you could ship them anywhere, so y'all are missing out. Y'all gotta find some.
Even if you can't find them, they're really easy to do on your own. So.
Well, you got to find the store that's got them where you can pick them. So, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, fresh peanuts, true. Yeah.
So Hillside Acre says they're in a camper too for now, and happy wife, happy life, I suppose. We'll see.
Nothing wrong with the camper life. I'm ready to have all my belongings in one place.
Yep.
And be able to cook inside and everything, and get all my chores done in one place.
I'm ready to be in a house too. I really am. But I wouldn't trade the lifestyle for nothing. I'd rather live in a camper out here while we do this than, live in the city. No, nothing against any of y'all that live there. This is where I want to be. I want to be on this property right here. I enjoy every minute of it. I really do.
But we've been coming back and forth now for like 6 years prior to moving here full
That's
time.
right.
We were we'd stay 2 weeks at our house in the other town that we lived in, and then we'd come here for 2 weeks. So it's been many years of back and forth and being in a camper. So we're ready.
Yeah.
For something
But that's because
permanent.
we didn't try to finance the whole world and have tried to develop and pay for and put a bunch of blood, sweat, and tears in this place over the last 7 years ourselves too. So yeah, absolutely a lot of back and forth. I wish I had started this YouTube channel before, right when I bought this property, because we did so much. It's hard for y'all to really envision the change that's happened just right here behind you, much less to cross the rest of the property. But we're here now. We still have a ton of stuff to do, lots of future plans, and we're going to share it all. So
I don't even really think we took many pictures.
we didn't. I went through my old phone and backed up photos the other day. I found some of Tiffany out here by these pine trees, literally just a few years back. They're this tall, and we thought they were growing great. She's standing by them all proud, holding bullet and all. We're like, man, look how quick they're growing now. You look out there, and they're 16, 18, 20 foot tall, and they're just a few years old. So it's crazy. But I'll have to dig out some old photos one day and see if I can make a little bit of something to put together then and now, because it's been a heck of a change. It really has. So Cash says the house would probably get built a little quicker if I had a dump trailer. I agree.
Well, speaking of a dump trailer, since you just came up with the idea of needing one for watermelons, then if that'll pay for it, then go ahead and do that.
Well, I'm gonna need that Duramax that all these other guys talk about too if I'm making trips back and forth from down south. My old 20-something-year-old truck over there, I don't think it wants to make all them trips down south. So our watermelon business just got real expensive. I had to haul for quite a few years to pay it off. Wow, Cash says I have never heard of boiled peanuts. Y'all are blowing my mind today. It's gotta just
That
be.
is, wow.
I would have thought they would have been all across the country.
Gosh, y'all have to try them.
Yes,
I'm
y'all
telling
do.
you, they are so good. And they make Cajun peanuts. Those are my favorite. Oh my gosh.
They got a little spice and heat kick to
Love
them.
some Cajun peanuts.
Cajun peanuts are awesome, without a
Yep.
doubt. Dang. You can actually buy them in the can at the grocery store. It's not quite the same as getting them fresh boiled on the side of the road, but it'll give you a good experience at least. So I know they can them and ship them everywhere. You need to look for that. What's the brand that you get from time to time?
Let me go get it.
We'll show you the ones that we get. We prefer to buy them locally and cook them on the side of the road, but we have canned ones when they're in pinch or whenever it's winter time and nobody's cooking on the side of the road around here. They're really good. So I'll let her show you that, and y'all need to look for them. So Donald says he had them when he was in the Philippines. That's crazy. Donald said he had them in the Philippines, but apparently not around here, so or
Really?
not up north.
That just blows my mind.
I thought they would be maybe around the world.
All right, these are less than $1 a piece.
Yeah. And
these
everywhere
boiled
down here
peanuts.
sells them, from the dollar store to Walmart to any kind of grocery store.
They're so addicting.
What's the
too.
brand? Peanut
Peanut
Patch.
Patch. Yeah.
Look for those.
Yep.
They're actually really good, but again, I'd rather have fresh peanuts. These work in a pinch without a doubt, and it'll give you good taste, especially the Cajun ones right there. Oh, it's so good, and everything's backwards that we're showing you on camera. So Sue says, I've seen them here in Walmart in Arizona, so maybe they're getting more popular. All right, well, if they've made it out to Arizona, just wait a little bit longer, Cash. California's not that much further away. You're getting them. They're coming. So Mel says the boiled peanuts he tried were slimy, didn't care for them. Maybe it wasn't done right. That doesn't sound done right at all.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be slimy. So yeah, something wrong with that one. So Pamela says, so boiled peanuts, do you eat the shell and all? Nope, you still crack the shell, it's still hard, but the peanut inside is cooked. So you just crack the shell real easy, peel it apart. Some people do it in their mouth. I just crack it with fingers, peel them right apart, pop the peanut itself in your mouth, go right on eating. Peanuts are usually relatively soft compared to when you're thinking of hard peanuts, you know, out of a jar or can or something like that. They're definitely not hard. They're soft because they've been boiled, but they're so good. They absorb all that salt and flavor and everything else.
And they're good warm too. I don't just eat them.
Some people like them cold, but warmed up is how they're really good. Wait, Cash says, wait, did you just get the blessing for the dump trailer? I don't know, maybe I did. You want to get in the watermelon business with me, buddy? So Christy says here in Ohio, we have sweet tea, but no boiled peanuts or grits. So I might have to try the peanuts once I move, but a
Yes.
no on the grits. She doesn't like grits either.
No, I
and she's
don't.
Southern. I love grits, especially
grits.
cheese grits.
And he
Ooh.
don't ever get them because I don't ever think about making them for
Yeah,
just him.
well, that's why you don't get shrimp and other things. So there's no point in us cooking stuff that the other one's not going to eat. But I love cheese grits with some cheddar cheese in it. Even Bullet perked up back there. He likes them too. He likes anything. So Sue says they don't grow peanuts here in Iowa. I know they do all through Georgia and Florida, so maybe they just can't grow very high up. Maybe even the Carolinas potentially grow peanuts, I want to say. But I would have thought they would have been grown further up than that. So Doug says from Jacksonville, been eating his whole life. Well, that's plenty southern enough, without a doubt. I bet you get them. So Juan's Animal Ranch is giving us an update on the tornado he had in his area. It did touch down, but no destruction to homes. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome right there. I know a lot of y'all kind of went through us the last scare that we had, or, you know, were with us. I literally live streamed it from a shelter that wasn't done at all. So that was a scary experience. That really was.
We're kind of past that little season there.
I am very happy we're past that season. Now it's just pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon, which rarely, if ever, spawn a tornado. It's just not the right atmosphere for it because everything's just hot now. But when that cool air, yeah. Now the only tornadoes we potentially get is out of hurricanes or tropical storms. So we're definitely past tornado season here. Now we just got to start watching the tropics and wonder whenever the next hurricane or tropical storm's coming. So that's the majority of what the shelter is going to get used for, no doubt. So Pamela asked, are they boiled out of the shell? We've had a lot of peanut talk tonight and watermelons. We don't ever know where live streams are going to go, do we? No, they're actually boiled in the shell, in that hard shell, and then you can pop it right apart after they're boiled. They're so good. They're so good.
Speaking of food, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go ahead and
fire that thing up. That sounds awesome.
It's going to take a little while.
Yep, go ahead and get it heated up. We'll cook here in just a minute, but I'll answer a few more of these questions. So the family farm homestead side never had boiled peanuts till we live in Ellisville near Lake City, and still have not seen none here in Texas. What's crazy is I know exactly where Ellisville is. Tiffany used to work in Lake City. We used to not live far from Lake City or Ellisville, so small world without a doubt. That's back in the old area where we just moved from about a year and a half ago. So Outdoors with this guy says he eats the hot and spicy ones. Well, I don't know if you're talking Cajun or if they got another one that's hot and spicy from Walmart. So, goodness gracious. Boiled peanuts and diller soup says, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce your name. No on the diller soup. Not happening. And Pam says, just added a can of boiled peanuts to my grocery list. There you go, see? There they are without a doubt. So there's Mr. Doug. Now that Tiffany just walked off Mr. Doug, I wish she was here to see that. She's over there lighting the Blackstone right now and just walking around the corner. But hadn't chatted with Mr. Doug in a couple weekends. I know you work on Sunday nights. Thank you so much. Without a doubt, one of the most generous people that we've had ever since we've experienced this and started the channel. So we truly do appreciate it. Mr. Doug, of course, just jumped on and gave us a donation.
Oh,
again.
thank you, Mr. Doug.
Thank you so much. So he says, good evening. I made it. Was fishing on the pond and about this y'all. Hey, that's a perfectly good excuse to miss us right there.
Yes.
Fishing, without a doubt.
Glad to see you're having some time off.
Yeah,
and enjoying
amen.
yourself.
I'm
Yes.
so glad to see you out. Sounds like you work all the time, so definitely get out there and do a little fishing. And he said he was going to order some of them Whopper Poppers too after watching my video. So
Yes.
I don't know if you've got them in yet or if that's what you were fishing with or you're going to get them soon, but those little things work. Let me know if you catch any fish on them. But thank you so much for the donation. In case I know you said you just jumped on, we're talking about boiled peanuts and watermelons. So if you have anything you want to chat about with those, it's a popular topic tonight.
Yeah.
And grits too. I can see more of those comments now. So Kevin says he found boiled peanuts at a gas station. Every gas station in the South has boiled peanuts.
Yes, they
Everyone.
do.
Actually, most of them use these right here.
They
You
do.
can get them in the big, what are they, like 1 gallon jars or something. So without a doubt, if you drive anywhere in the South, probably from Carolinas down, I bet any gas station will have them. So everybody is welcome to Mr. Doug. He's very well known around here without a doubt. And Richard, thank you so much. Hit the like button without a doubt. We truly do appreciate it. So One Arm Hunter says he's eating almonds right now. I love almonds. My favorite nut without a doubt. Absolutely love them. Especially if they're dipped in chocolate. That makes them healthy.
Dusted with chocolate.
No, I like them dipped in chocolate too. That makes them super healthy. Especially if it's dark chocolate. It's good for you, right? Oh, so A Outdoors says boiled peanuts is one of his favorite snacks. Us too, without a. And we got some more thumbs up for grits. And Doug says he's throwing the new lures and loves them. Awesome. So hopefully you catch just as many fish on those little Whopper Plopper 60s as I did. I have got to get out and make another trip at some point.
I'm so ready to go.
Yeah, well, not bass fishing, I bet you're not.
No.
She just wants to get out on the boat, and probably saltwater's her type of
I
fishing.
want a saltwater fish.
I'm ready to go back bass fishing because I had a blast the other day. In case y'all didn't notice with me giggling and giggling in that video, I'm telling you, I giggled like a little girl. When I was watching it back editing, I was kind of getting a little embarrassed. I was like, golly, I sounded mighty ridiculous in that, but I was having a dang good time. That's the best bass fishing trip I've had yet this year, so I'm so excited to get back out and go again. It's just hard to find the time. I got priorities, and there's one thing I have never had a problem with is being self-motivated. I hold myself accountable. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to get some stuff done. These gardens, this yard, and this house definitely has priority. So I almost feel a little guilty when I slip off and go fishing sometimes, but I've got to do more of that without a doubt because I love
push
it.
them. I'm like, just go.
Yeah.
Get a break.
I love it. So Pamela brings up another good point and something that we absolutely need to keep bringing up in this live stream. So thank you to all there that has served our country. And again, let's don't forget what Memorial Day truly does mean. All the people that didn't make it home fighting for our freedoms. And I said it in a video the other day, and I truly do mean it. The more that I'm actually working from home now and getting to breathe and relax and kind of just look around and realize that this is becoming my lifestyle and hopefully my job, working hard to try to make that happen. I just feel blessed and awesome to live in the country that we do. I know a lot of people watch from other countries, but we're very, very fortunate here. I feel very blessed to live in this country, and a lot, if not all that, is big thanks to the people that have served, are serving, and especially the ones that didn't come home. So without a doubt, let's remember this weekend. A lot of people forget what the holidays are. It's a 3-day weekend to go on the boat and have a good time. No, that's not what it is. But we're all thankful that we get that time off to celebrate. But let's truly don't forget why we're free and can chat with each other like this and do the things that we're doing. So very thankful. Y'all bring that up as much as you absolutely want to in this live stream. We all need to remember that. So David says, enjoy all your videos. Don't basically never misses one. We thank you so much for that. We truly do. And Pamela just brought up something that triggered me from my childhood there. Triggered in a good way. Peanuts and a bottle of Coca-Cola. I used to take peanuts and put them in, hard peanuts that's not boiled, put them in RC Cola or a orange drink. They are amazing, the orange drink. That is, I don't know if that's just an old Southern thing or what, but if y'all have never tried that, get you a little pack of hard salted peanuts, put them in a Fanta or something orange drink. Oh my goodness, it's like a snack to go and taste amazing. We don't do soda and all much here, but that right there is awesome. That's one thing I remember from my childhood, that and a moon pie and a RC. That may bring back some stuff from y'all's childhood too, but it's funny you said that. I haven't thought about that in a long, long time. So shrimp and grits, yes, awesome. However, shrimp try to kill me now. My throat swells up, can't eat them, but shrimp and grits is another awesome Southern favorite right there. And Team Dander says, Andrew, I think just about every food is your favorite. Well, I didn't get this big by hating food, that's for sure. I do like a lot of food. We get quite passionate about it. That's why you see us do as much as we're doing on the channel. That's why she's over there scraping the Blackstone right now. So we're about to go over and do a little cooking. Polk salad, says Pamela. Baby, you know what polk salad is?
Polk?
Yeah, P-O-L-K. I don't know that we've ever had it, Miss Pamela, but I want to say I've heard of it. You'd have to tell me what it is. So Jesse just said, finally made it this time. So you in the live stream. Love the building videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for watching, and we're glad that you could join us on this live stream. We're just answering some questions right now, hanging out, enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We're about to do a little cooking on the Blackstone like we tend to do. All right, let me know when I need to come over. I'm going to answer a few more of these questions. So A Outdoors says, do I have a link to order those lures? If you watch that Whopper Plopper 60 video, I have the direct link to that company, or any of my outdoor videos has the link to our sponsor, which is Sportsman's Outfitter. Great people, awesome company out of Alabama, if I remember correctly. So appreciate y'all that are supporting the channel by ordering stuff through them. But the good news about it is they are by far the cheapest of anybody I've found. So not only are you supporting the channel, you're getting the best prices out there I can find. So Miss Tiffany's already cooking. I'm gonna keep answering your questions, but I'm about to snatch the phone up and let's go see what she's doing. right, let me get back to these comments. Anything you want to talk about before I start going through some more of these comments?
Yeah, we can talk about the meal here that I'm doing.
All right, go ahead.
And I just chopped up some kielbasa sausage that I'm going to kind of brown up. And then a whole head of cabbage, some squash and zucchini from the garden, and onions. And then I made a mustard vinaigrette sauce that I'll put on it at the end.
Ooh, that does sound good, mustard vinaigrette. So yes, everybody, absolutely thank you. I see a lot of people thanking Mr. Doug. We truly do appreciate him. Awesome guy, both basically on camera, I'll say, and off. We chat through email from time to time. A truly good, genuine person, without a doubt. So thank you for that. And Pamela agrees with me. Peanuts and pop. Can't get no better than that. I love it. And I haven't done that in forever. And somebody asked, do I remember Pop Rocks and soda? Yeah. There used to be Mythbusters had to go over that, like it would blow your stomach up and kill you. But that was a violent combination. So Mr. Doug asked, what's the temperature like here? He said it was 75 there today. Oh, man, that sounds like awesome temp. It got up into the 80s here today. It was actually a little cool this morning. Finally, it's the first relief that we have had from the heat the last few weeks. But overall, still quite hot today. 75 sounds awesome up there. Polk stalk. Okay, polk salad is wild weed that's poisonous unless you boil it a couple times. Grows in wooded areas, and you cook it with bacon, eggs, onions, and bacon grease. Nope, can't say that I have ever had that. Almost sounds like stinging nettles around here, which are, I guess, kind of poisonous, you could say, but you can make them into nettle bread and some other stuff. So, number one, Noel says he just got back from the Wassissa. Nice day in Jefferson County Beach. Yeah, we know what you're talking about. And dinner's looking good. Well, thank you for jumping on and chatting with us. So, Donna asked for the name of our outdoor channel. It is the Kelley's Outdoors. So, link should be down in the description on this live stream or any of our videos. I have a direct link over to that channel if you would like to watch it. We truly do appreciate the support. It's definitely a different kind of content over there. But if you like outdoor stuff, a little bit of cooking on that channel as well for outdoor related things. We truly do appreciate the support and y'all heading over and checking that out. There goes our 2 pounds of garlic that we like to put on every meal. Yeah, sounds like I'm getting a lesson on polk salad there. I'm reading y'all's comments. So Tally Showy says, have I caught anything cool on my game camera? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I bought the bag of corn over there, and I have yet to go out and actually put my game camera up. I have been so busy over here. I kind of got sidetracked, so I need to get that out ASAP because the deer are starting to put antlers on. I would love to start getting some pictures. I need to do that this week. So Cash asked when I'll be doing another barbecue smoking video. I do need to do that before long, but right now with the holiday weekends and us going to cookouts and we've been having graduation get-togethers and all, I haven't really had the time to sit around other than like say today, for example, and babysit the smoker, so to speak. But I need to do that before long.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Actually, we
had some friends asking.
Yeah, I was just about to say we were at a get-together last night. We had friends asking when I can do some more pulled pork for them, but I need to try to cook something a little different from y'all.
It smells so good.
It does smell good. Everything smells so good. So Cash says he's half tempted to start making some videos of what he barbecues. I think you should, buddy.
Absolutely.
I really think you should. We would love to watch those, and it always looks like you're cooking awesome food. Stir-fried cabbage. Pamela says she loves it. Yes, we do too. So Miss Sue says, have a great weekend, Andrew and Tiffany.
Thank you.
And all the Kelley fans, going to get off now to eat my own dinner while watching the rest of NASCAR. Woo! Yeah, enjoy it. So Team Dancer says, can we see the garden? I can walk around there unless Miss Tiffany, you got anything you need to show off real quick? Okay. So what kind of sausage? She said that's kielbasa.
Kielbasa.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I'm Southern. I call it kielbasa. All right, y'all. I'm going to walk you around and show the garden. Since y'all have asked, the camera does get a little shaky. It's not smooth like my GoPro, but check this out. Look at how green everything is. I just got done watering it right before the live stream. So still have peppers everywhere. Before long, maybe we'll start doing some stuffed peppers. We cook those and love them. I was going to start pickling my banana peppers today, but just ran out of time, to be perfectly honest with y'all. They're loaded up. None of them are rotting. They look good. Although the color on camera looks funny, they are not that yellow in real life. But I have peppers everywhere in there. So I'm going to pickle up and jar some, because I've got a ton coming on. Check this out. I haven't showed y'all this in the video. I had a little plant start growing out of my compost a while back. I left it to see what it is, because I just couldn't quite tell until it started really running. It is a cantaloupe, and it's putting me one on out here. So I have left it just for the fun of it. So check out my tomatoes. Hopefully those look good to y'all. I mean, look at how big they have got. They're toward the top rungs of these tomato cages now. So since I pruned all the bottom limbs and bad leaves off, they have come to life. They look awesome. So thank y'all so much for the suggestions. As you can see, I have tomatoes everywhere. Look at that plant over there. Tomatoes all in there. And we'll take a quick peek of the garden over the fence. Cucumbers have exploded. Been picking quite a few of those. Look at how green squash and zucchini is now. Okra has absolutely exploded. I walk around there. Corn, silked out, putting on. Most of them have 2. Some of them have 3 ears. I'm waiting for all that to fill out. Hopefully it does good before long. I just cut quite a bit of okra today. Actually, I had to put some up, but look at that. It has exploded in growth. So overall, everything's nice and dark green. But again, I'm literally having to water it twice a day to make it look this good. All right, looks like Mr. Doug's got to jump off, I believe. So I've missed a lot of y'all's comment. Holy moly. Okay, Mr. Doug, I totally missed, I'm scrolling back up. Totally missed your donation. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Let me get around here to Tiffany. Hopefully you haven't jumped off yet. Sorry I was doing so much talking and missed that. Comments don't pop up while I'm talking, but Tiffany. Mr. Doug did. Thank you so much, Mr. Doug.
Oh, thank you so much,
So
Mr.
he says,
Doug.
dinner looks great. Going to clean up, get some dinner. Mama cooked up. Y'all have a good weekend.
Oh, thank you.
Sir, we can't tell you how much we appreciate you, what you do for us and the channel. Thank you so much for that. We truly do appreciate it. So thank you, Mr. Doug. I know you got to jump off. Have a good evening.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Absolutely. Have a good holiday weekend. Enjoy your dinner and enjoy those fishing lures. Go do some more fishing. And thank you so much for the support. Oh, I missed that while I was out there yakking about the garden. Started seeing everybody thanking him. I was like, what happened? Yes, absolutely. God bless Mr. Doug for his kindness. Any updates on ants, says Grandma Tracy. Yes, they have moved over to my okra like I knew they would, and believe it or not, they are all in my squash and zucchini. They're eating the flowers. Yeah. Squash and zucchini still producing. Okra's producing, but what I am doing now is I've actually started putting granules and other stuff outside the perimeter of the garden, trying to run them out. And I'm going to be doing a video here before long on a duster that I have, diatomaceous earth. And somebody sent me a video. I was trying to remember if it was Mr. Donald last week of doing borax. Actually, a lot of y'all sent me that ant video to where you can put them in containers, like Cool Whip containers, things like that, putting borax in there, some sort of sweet feed and sugar water. They'll go back to kill the nest. So I'm going to try that out this week as well. Thank y'all so much for the suggestions that y'all sent. But diatomaceous earth, borax, and I've been putting out regular granules and stuff outside the garden to kind of keep them from moving in. So I'm waging a war on these jokers. I'm absolutely waging a war. Tiffany wants to talk.
I was going to let you try this and see if you want this on your cabbage.
Uh-oh.
So dip your pinky in it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be honest.
I know. It's going to taste different on the cabbage.
I like it.
Okay.
I really like it.
All right, good.
What is that?
It is spicy brown mustard and red wine vinaigrette and sugar.
That is really good. It's sweet and awesome. And I personally love just regular mustard on like cabbage or roast or things like that. But that right there that is really good. I love that flavor. I can taste the vinaigrette. So James asks, or says, enjoy your build videos. Are you doing one a day? I've been trying to do one a day, but I've got a little behind, to be perfectly honest with you, with all the hardware store runs. And I'm going to be really behind the next couple of days because we have been enjoying ourselves, friends and family, on the Memorial Day weekend. So I've not been working on that over there. So I want to go ahead and give you all a heads up. There's going to be a minimum of a 1 to 2 day gap where you're not going to get any videos, or you're going to get like a garden video or something. But yes, otherwise I try to do one a day on the house over there, but sometimes life comes up.
Smell that?
Yeah, that smells really good. So Cash says, can we get a special video guest of Mr. Doug? Cash, I've been trying, buddy. I thought he was going to come down one time, do a little fishing, but I won't put all his business out there. But I think work has been going really well for him. But you know, when work goes really well, you're really busy. And I do plan on getting him down here at some point. While he does only live one state away, he's many, many, many hours away from us. But yeah, Cash, it's absolutely my plan to get him down. I would love to treat him to a fishing trip or anything else he wants for his generosity. So Deborah, oh, still talking about peanuts. No boiled peanuts in Portland, Oregon. Well, I feel for y'all because I love them. Oh man, I feel bad. So Sue says mix up the powdered sugar with the borax. The ants will take it back to their nest. That's what I was hearing on that one video I watched. It says, I think the adult ants like the liquid, and if you put a little bit of food in there to absorb that up, they'll carry that back to the young that eat solid food, and it basically takes care of the whole nest. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So Miss Pamela says I've got a keeper there. I'm assuming she's talking about you. Yes, I do. Woman feeds me well and takes good care of me. Cash says he's willing to give up his deer stand for the night. You sure you want to do that? Speaking of, I've got something special coming up. So I have asked y'all, and I hope y'all are being honest when y'all responded, about review videos. I never plan to do more than one a week unless it's just something amazing I want to show y'all. But I have had a couple companies reach out to me on some cool stuff that may or may not be going in the deer stand, Cash. Might make your room a little nicer. And we will be showing those videos off in probably a couple weeks. I'm still waiting on these couple products to show up. But it's funny you mentioned the deer stand because one of them might be going out there. All right, Max says he hates to go, but he's got to go change the bandage on his foot and put more medicine on. Well, you go take care of yourself and get healed up.
Yes.
You need it. Poor guy broke his foot and got sun poisoning.
Golly.
So Grandma Trace said her husband's from North Carolina, never had boiled peanuts. We can order them from Walmart. My goodness. Yeah, I know. I would have for sure thought the Carolinas would have had it. Well, James says I'm putting out more videos than most YouTubers. And I'm going to be honest with you, James, it's tough. It is an absolute full-time job. And I know I've made this my full-time job, but it's tough. It is really just about impossible to put out daily videos when you're trying to get your work done, then come in and edit for hours and upload. That's why I normally have to be 2 to 3 days ahead in case things come up and I skip a day. And then there's times like here lately to where I just haven't been able to make a whole lot of videos. And when I'm caught up ahead, y'all wind up catching back up with me. So that's why sometimes you're like, hey, you should do this. And the next 2 videos, I didn't do it. Well, that's because the video was made 3 days ago. But I appreciate that. I am working as hard as I can to make this thing happen. And in the future, it may not be where I can do a video every single day, but I plan on putting out always a minimum of 3 or 4 a week. You know, I want to stay consistent, get you all the content that you want to see. But thank you for watching. So Shane just jumped on and says, hi, you Kellys. Hello. And Tim says, since I'm doing above ground gardening, you can smear Vaseline around the bottom of the box. The ants won't cross it. That's very true. But I do believe they can dig up underneath the boards because I've seen them do that with nests. So I wonder if they would still go, you know, just burrow right underneath. So Cash says, an AC unit and a box of ammo for the dealers. Is that what I'm going to put in the, oh goodness, I can't speak. The deer blind. You might actually be on to something right there. So, all right. So let's see here. Tiffany's got the food out, done. I mean, it is what it is. It's just a bunch of stir-fried stuff there, but it smells awesome. There's no way this can't be good. This looks amazing. I think we are probably about to wrap this up, everybody, and go eat. So let me make sure I didn't miss any more comments here that I need to try to get out real quick. It'd probably help if I turn this around, but I'm reading.
Turn us around.
Yeah, so they don't see the old junky shop right here. So Tim says, really enjoyed the Sunday night streams. Thank you for the quality content you produce. Thank you so much for watching.
You.
Thank you, everybody. And Cash asks, where are the dealers? Hopefully in dealer heaven where they need to be. All right, guys. Well, I think we're about to wrap this thing up, eat some of this awesome food here. Thank y'all so much for chatting with us. Thank y'all for the donations, the support, the kind words, everything. It's not just about donations. It's about hanging out with y'all, the support, the motivation, and it's awesome meeting like-minded people that like this lifestyle, like what we do, and I don't know, I'm really enjoying it.
Getting to know y'all,
yeah, absolutely. We really have, and I talk with a lot of y'all outside of live streams and comments as well. A lot of people reach out to me on Instagram. Yeah, she's like, put your hand down. I talk with my hands, y'all. I can't help it. Yeah. So, anyways, I talk with you on Instagram, Facebook. There's lots of ways to talk to me. By far, YouTube's the number one way I'm going to respond the quickest, just because it's it's what I do now. It's my job. So here I am, wanting to move my hand again, and I can't. So we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to say goodbye. Anything you want to say?
Happy Memorial Day.
Absolutely.
And we will hopefully see y'all next weekend.
Yep, I'm trying to think. I don't think we really have nothing going on specific, so we should be doing another live stream next Sunday. We won't always be able to do those every single Sunday, but we're doing our best to make that happen. And yes, absolutely. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget the true meaning of it. We'll catch y'all next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.